You're ready.
Okay, for hand feeding the babies, we use a cup in another container. There's about maybe an inch, 3/4 of an inch of water in this, which we will put in the microwave for probably 38 seconds to get it really hot first. Okay, that water's hot. This is previously boiled water, and it depends on how many kids you've got to feed. I've got 3, so I'm doing a goodly amount. Alright, so I think that the formula should be about 112 degrees or so, but I usually test it on my lower lip. This is Supreme Hand Feeding Formula Plus, and I don't really measure it. I just put it in until it looks right. If you've used the microwave, then you want to get it mixed up really well so there's no hot spots.
Plus you don't want any powder spots, right?
Right. Too loose. I tend to feed it a little on the looser side than the thick side, because at worst it'll go through the kids a little bit faster. But if it's too thick, it may not go through them very well, and that's bad.
What can happen?
Well, then you can have crop problems where they just don't digest right. And you can end up with all kinds of problems.
It kind of looks like a cream of wheat almost.
Yeah, it's like a... I like to feed it like this, where it's kind of like a loose oatmeal. This is the consistency I like to feed it at. It's like maybe a thin oatmeal or a thick cream. That way you know it'll go through the crop. It's not going to have any problems with just sitting there. Okay. I test it. Well, the bottom of my lip, I've gotten to know exactly when it's perfect or not.
Come out. Up. Up. Don't bite Daddy. Up. That's a good boy. Here we go.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
Down. Good boy.
Okay. When I feed the kids, I always have a paper towel down, food down, and we neglected to mention that we use a bent spoon. It's the same spoon I've been using now for, what, 20 some odd years, I guess.
At least 24.
Yeah, because you're the one that bent it, so
Right.
it's 20 something. Alright. Always check. Perfect.
Temperature. I think you really eat some of that.
No, I don't. Not on my diet. It's good, huh? If the food is not hot enough, the babies will not want it.
But you have to make sure it's not too hot.
If it's too hot, you'll burn their crop, and
they'll take it that way.
you're in for a world of pain, and so are they. Better to have to heat it up a little bit. If they don't show any interest in it at all, it's either because they're absolutely stuffed or it's too cold.
And you've got a dish of hot water that sits in just to keep it
Keeps it up, yeah, up to a temperature.
That's a good idea.
Want any more? These guys are down to 1 feeding a day, and they're not eating that much, so he's not going to be real impressed anyway. You've seen the videos of the earlier kids when they eat like pigs. But what I'd like to do is send some of the formula home with the babies, so that if being in a new house, you know, gets them a little bit off their normal eating and stuff, that at least that way somebody can offer them by hand feeding at night, so they don't go to bed hungry at all. You all done? You done? And after you feed, wipe the face. Gotta wipe the face up. Gotta wipe the face.
Well, it's not good to have that drying on the beaks anyway.
No. Was that good? That was really good, huh? Yeah.